Hello everyone, Praise Good here, and welcome back to more Twilight Princess. We are here, today, up in a cold place. Well, normally it's supposed to be a nice place, but it's cold. Who did this? I blame you. Anyway, starting off on our adventure today, well, we're gonna see who the spirit is in a minute. But I recommend there's a couple things I need to touch on really quick, because it will probably help people who are curious. One, if I didn't say it last episode, because my memory is amazing, that windstone we can see out there, we'll be coming back to that at a later point. Just know that'll happen. But otherwise, we do want to make note and actually talk to this person. I mean, what is Zoa's up to anyway? The river's totally dry, right? It can't work like this. Cold. I miss my fur coat. Talk to her again. Thought renting out boats would be a good idea anyway. Okay, never mind. I guess this will be something later. I thought we had to start some things by start a chain of events by talking to her. In fact, in my head, the whole time I was leading up to my recording today, I was like, "Oh boy, we have to talk to her before we do anything else at all." Anything else at all. And then it turns out I'm just wrong. You get used to it after a while. Anyway, it's ice. There's some ice physics. Not a lot, though. Like, running and everything, still the same, still not an issue at all. I guess maybe it's just because of how the controller setup is, but I feel like I move a little weirdly on ice. Then again, it could just be dumb. Sources for me being dumb? Have you looked at the last 11 years? Oh, hey! What's going on here? I thought it was getting colder, but who would have thought that it would all be frozen? This is the Zora village, right? Why don't I see any then? Well, anyway, let's check things out. Let's find the Zoras. How are we going to find the... There's 3 of them down at the bottom. If you want to see Zoras, we can talk to them again. It won't prove anything useful. Hold on, let in... And time. Now, this little jumping segment, I will make recommendation that you do take the time to defeat the bats before you move on. Maybe not. Okay, I guess we're good. So this jumping segment, you're going to want to pay attention a little bit. It's weird because you need to go fast in these jumping segments normally, but you also need to go a little slow. Because there will be... Occasionally there will be icicles that will fall, and, you know, getting clocked in the head by an icicle hurts as is, right? Well, imagine an icicle the size of your torso. Or body. And I think the most notorious one is right here. The second most notorious one is right there. Fuff. Well, I mean, I did warn you, but, you know that old saying, do as I say, not as I do? I'm a firm believer of that philosophy, because if you guys did everything I did, I'm sorry. That's all I'm gonna say is I'm sorry. Oh boy! Too much jumping. Now what? I got debated so hard. Okay, for the 3rd time, to show you that I am not all knowledgeable in everything Zelda. Never claimed to be, but... Oh. I accidentally hit warp instead of triggering this. I meant to trigger that first. Okay. Whoa, okay. So wanted to teach me to not hammer the button. Okay, I will no longer hammer the button. Bat. Mr. Batty. Mr. Batty. Why does Mr. Batty sound familiar as a name? Is that a Dragon Quest enemy? I feel like that's a Dragon Quest enemy. Why am I thinking about Dragon Quest enemies while playing Zelda? Oh. Well, that's the problem. Hey. Okay, there's a wall there, so... Simple puzzle. Defeat the solo guy. You know, bite his jugular. Okay. Oh. Bite at his jugular vein, and then just these other two, gather them up for a nice group photo. Just make sure you don't do something dumb and attack them really close to the wall, because the wall does stop the lunge, which makes you bounce off, which makes them all revive, and yeah. I feel like I've given this tutorial several times over. Portal's open here too. We can finally warp. If you want to breathe the air of the light room for a moment, let me know. I'll take you there. Well, we first have to address something. You know, we were just talking about, you know, no Zoras, and there's a lot of, you know, things down here. Whoa, hey! Down! Look below this! I was just going to say that. A still life photo by me. This is actually really creepy. That was Zoras. Wow, this really is strange. What in the world happened? Hey, what do you want to do? We can't just leave them like this. I think all we need to do is thaw them out. It does us no good just to stand here and thinking, let's leave and come back later. Portal should work for us. We need to find a way to melt the ice and then come back here. Melt the ice, you say? Where have we seen something that can melt ice? Oh, I don't know. In, up on, Death Mountain, maybe? So, up on Death Mountain. Remember how, a while ago I made the comment of, that's pretty big. Well, fortunately and unfortunately, that is our ticket. Curiosity, though. Hello? Hi. Okay, I guess you don't care. I figured the Gorons would attack a puppy, but okay. Ow. Did I just take damage from this? Well, Midna, are you pleased with it? This thing has been here for a while now, but it's still pretty hot. Well, hot thing plus ice usually makes water. So let's go make water. Don't make water. If you're gonna make water, take care of that in your own time. Wow, Midna, you lifted a bridge and now a big rock. Are you gonna throw it at somebody? I'm making jokes to cartoons that I'm pretty sure many people have not seen. Anyway. Teleport the rock. Let's throw a rock at him. It was a big rock. Hey, you ever feel like you caused a natural disaster? Yeah, me neither. Well, that solves the problem of water not getting to Lake Hylia. Now the only problem is what to do with this water everywhere. Oh, by the way, don't drink it. It's contaminated with sulfur now. Well, isn't that nice? Just don't let your domain cold snap again. Who knew that something so dangerous could come in handy? Alright, the Zoras are safe now, so let's go. The ice melted and restored the water flow to normal. We can finally meet the spirit of Lake Hylia? Maybe, but first things first. Well, you can also talk to any Zoras here, and they'll basically be like, oh gosh, water. Or like, oh, I'm free from water, or free from that cursed water, and I see a bug on the wall. Hello. Well, even though I see a bug on the wall up there, we cannot do anything about said bug. So we just have to make our way out. Wait! Oh wait, I remember this. I remember now. Haha, this is not the right voice. Hello. Please, you must allow me to thank you for revitalizing both my people and this spring, which is the water source for all the lands of Hyrule. In life, I was the elder of this Zora village, and the queen of my people. I was called Rutella. Okay, Rutella. So, what's your deal? Not to be rude, but we didn't exactly do it for you guys. The Dark Ones, they raided this village and, as a message to my people, executed me before them. Young man, you who would take the form of a proud beast. I have something to ask you. When the Dark Ones descended upon our village, I sent my young one, Raleigh, to the Hyrule Castle to inform Princess Zelda of our fate. But I fear danger followed him from this doomed place. I feel it, his presence grows fainter to me over time. By my time in this world has passed, but my time in the world passed, go me, I can read. And though I would give it up gladly, I no longer have a life to risk in his rescue. Please, would you save my dearest Prince Raleigh? If you do this thing, I will bestow upon you the protection of water. This power will grant you the ability to swim and respire in very deep waters, as if you were Zora. Please, save my son. So we do it now? So if we help her, she'll guarantee the power to swim in deep water like a Zora, huh? So, what do you say, hero? Oh, but now that I think about it, I don't suppose we should meet the Prince of the Wolf, huh? So, no hurry to return you to the world of light then, huh? Well, we're gonna go to the world of light, but we have to do the cycle. You know, the cycle. Very rainy. Very, very rainy. Actually, I'm peeking around this area right now because I'm wondering if we can do something now or we do have to wait. Looks like the shock of that impact not only raised the water level, but sped up the water flow too. This water should flow all the way down the lake. Why don't you let it take you there? I would love to, but first things first, I'm going to do a little exploring. Is there a way to explore effectively here? Signs point to no, but stubbornness says do it anyway. Okay, that means no. Well, we're just being taken on a magic carpet ride. Though normally I'm laughing because though normally that's what you hear whenever you do fall into a pit or die to an impassable obstacle as a wolf, it's not a bad thing. As you can tell, we're back in Lake Hylia and a little waterlogged. Hang on. Aren't you awake yet? If you couldn't tell, Midna, I'm currently carrying about half the lake's water source in my lungs. Give me a minute. Look, we got washed all the way down to Lake Hylia, just as I predicted. And it looks like we're right in front of the Spirit's spring. To boot. Talk about lucky. Well, let's go. Step out of it and get to the Spirit. Fine. Let's go talk to the Spirit. Now, this is the one Spirit I do remember vividly, so I do actually have a voice premeditated for this one. It's not a very special voice, though. I am the last of the spirits of light, consumed by twilight. Hero, chosen one of the gods. You have done well to make it this far. Gather my sacred tears of light that were stolen by shadow. Gather them in this. I'm really trying to do a snake thing, and I'm pretty sure I'm just making this spirit sound like it has a lisp. Apologies to anybody who actually has lisp. Hey, remember the cycle? I am sure you know by now the forms that these dark insects take when they steal our light. In this shadow realm of twilight, the insects are invisible, like the humans, of course, of this world. Sorry, I'm kind of dying. It's really hard to make sentences properly. Collect my light, lift the final cloud of twilight that threatens to cover all of Hyrule. Okay. Listen, if you won't question it, I will question it, because I don't know what I'm doing with that voice. Anyway, it's Bugaboo time. Well, thank you for just highlighting where to start. Now, if you'd be so kind. If you would be so kind. If you'd be so kind. Unfortunately, our endeavors are going to lead us on a bit of a wild goose chase of sorts for this one, if memory serves. You know, I didn't ask for this. I didn't ask to be assaulted at a lakeside retreat. I asked to bite some buggos. Can you respect my request? Okay. So here's the thing with this one that I remember that really sucks is you basically have to kind of make laps around these guys and lure them to a central locale. Come on. Come on. At least lure 2 of them to a central locale. Again, always leave 2 alive. Alright, now we're gonna... Yep. Whoop. Well, that's a problem. You wanna try again? Bark? Borf? Borf. Come closer. Okay, come get you. Dang it. Well, I tried. Because they decided it was time to chase the pigeon somewhere else. I don't know why Link is a pigeon in this scenario, but Link is a pigeon. He gets to be Borb. Come on over here. And we're gonna do this by the book. I don't like this. Why do you spread so far apart? Okay, you're gonna come here. You're gonna come here. I'm gonna get the both of you in one location. There, you're both in one location. Now stay put. I'm impressed I even got that lunge off. I guess it's use your dexterity stat. Hey, come here. There, finally. God, some of these ones later on just get to be a problem later on, and I don't like them. Anyway, now that we've done that, we have a warp from here to the top, which will be much easier to take the warp from here to the top instead of doing the no. It'll be much easier to warp from the bottom to the top instead of going from the top to the bottom and repeating the process. I don't know. The warp makes things easier. Anyway, now that we've gotten 2 bugs, let's go get this bug over here. I think this guy's name is Friar. I think I asked this question at one point in this guy. Yeah, hello. Is that what I think it is? No, it's not. Dang it. Although there could possibly be something out here. Oh, it's a Zora. So there's potential of something over here. And I mentioned this something twice now, but no, I don't think it's over here. Alright. Hey, Bugaboom. Gotcha. Anyway. So Minna has a suggestion for us. Hey, if you blow that grass there, the monster bird might just that was just here should come back. And even if you can't play it yourself, maybe you can sit there and howl the same song. Yes, you actually just howl the whistlegrass song. This applies to all whistlegrass. It's so cool that they actually kind of make this a functionality. As dumb as it is. Now I have to see, because memory says you have to do this part again, manually, to get back up to the top of the river. But my hope is that they make it automatic, because, you know, you've done this once already. So let's see what happens here. Alright, Minna, grab the... You know how this works. Alright. So, did the HD version make it better, or am I wrong in remembering how this works? You have to do it again. Okay. I don't remember if there's action this time around or not, or if you just go... Oh, right, the water's raised. Oh, right, you fly into the bugs. Hold on. There we go, got it. Actually, just because of the HD in this, you can actually see pretty well up the river mouth. I forgot that there are bugs up here, so it makes sense that A, you do it again because the water's raised, but B, because you're chasing bugs. Also, this will be practice for a minigame later. Also, do not hit the water. Whatever you do, do not hit the water. Where is it? Got it. And that's all the bugs. I'm pretty sure in the GameCube, or the original release, I will say, pretty sure in the original release of this game, they had you chase down, I think there were 5 bugs total in this place. I could be wrong on that. Again, I've said it before, but I need to repeat myself that I haven't beaten this game since it initially launched back in 2006, so my memory is going to be foggy on what there was. Scooter, you could probably do the thing that most people do and play both versions side by side and show the different. No. People don't want to. People, as much as people probably would like to see me flail and nunchuck Wiimote around, people don't want to watch old, muddied versions of a game. They want to watch what's new, what's hip, what's poppin', what's fresh. Anyway, well, we've come to the top of the water, and I'm gonna call things here. So everybody, next time on Legend of Zelda: Twilight Princess, we'll collect the rest of the bugs, try and restore the World of Light, and probably go on our errand to save the prince. I'll see you folks then. Take care.